podcast today, episode 2.
Episode 2.
The topic is rejection. The topic is rejection. Yuki, we are happy to see you. Yes, you are the first one, okay? You are the first one, and we thank you so much for being present and for being here and on time. That's amazing.
Exactly.
That is amazing. So you want to just give people some time to maybe try to maybe come in?
Yeah, definitely. They gonna start ushering in on their own time, but we can wait for them.
No, it's up to you. If you want to flow, we can go ahead and go into it. Yuki, the topic is rejection, y'all. So since you were the first one here, do you wanna, we're gonna give you the privilege of maybe, do you wanna kind of start the conversation, Yuki? If not, then Rodney and I can do it. But since you was here before we even started, so I think you deserve that.
Oh, Yuki. I need a quote for the day. Yeah. I need a quote of the day from you.
Hey, the quote for the day, y'all. So so how are we going to start this? We're talking about rejection, y'all. Rejection can go it can fall under many different areas within your life. It doesn't just have to be relationship, but we already know relationship. Y'all be going crazy with it.
Exactly. You don't lose until you actually stop trying. The moment you stop trying, that's when you lost. Yep. They gonna start popping in because now I say 5 now. They gonna trickle in. Go ahead, run it off. Go ahead, start it up. I'm with you. I got you.
Topic is rejection with this, but because it can go so many ways when it comes to rejection. Like, how do you handle rejection? I could say I think I handle rejection pretty well. I mean now maybe back then I didn't, but I feel like now I handle rejection pretty well. But there are a lot of people who cannot handle rejection. They'll go crazy. They'll become disrespectful. They might commit a crime. They might end your life. So it really just depends. But for me, I feel like I handle rejection pretty well. But I have been in situations where I reject somebody, and now I'm all types of names in the book.
Would you like to elaborate one of those situations? A little, a quick little story time.
Listen, I have rejected people, and when I do, sometimes they become very nasty. They'll start off, their representatives show up, they being kind and nice, but it's just like, no, thank you. And I'm respectful with the rejection. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And then I get mad. Next thing you know, I'm a bitch. I might be ugly next. They might call me fat. I don't know. They just start going crazy once they get rejected. And of course, it be the men. The men.
Yeah. The moment that's basically just entitlement. The moment somebody don't get what they want, they lash out.
Yes. Why is that? Rodney, you're a man. So, I don't know. Maybe now you might handle rejection well. Maybe you don't. I don't know that part about you. But, if you have tried to talk to a female when she rejected you in this sense, how did you respond? Have you ever responded in a disrespectful way in your past?
Oh, no, because I was so my pops taught me there are 3 women for every man on this planet, right?
3.
Yeah, there's more women than there are men on the planet. Basically.
Yeah. Okay, got you. Okay.
So if you can't get one, you move on to the next.
Absolutely.
There's no reason for you to get mad because you didn't shot your shot and you didn't got shot down.
Mm-hmm.
What you learn from is, okay, maybe that's not the approach. Let me move on to the next one with a better approach that might work for them. But the moment somebody see that you got a chink in your armor because you didn't get what you wanted, it makes you less of a man. So I was always taught that reacting emotionally based on disappointment shows that you less of a man. Now that might not be the most politically correct thing to say.
Okay.
But as men, we're not supposed to react emotional. We can have emotions,
Mm-hmm.
We
I
can
agree.
adhere to our emotions, but we're
I agree.
not supposed to react emotionally. You know what I'm saying?
And not
So
become respectful with it. You know, if you want to cry, but
yeah,
you need a shoulder to lean on, that's one thing. But if you're going to get emotional and you're going to start calling them bees and all of this, that, and the third, okay. Uh, they're always trying to
hey,
keep it
big
here.
boss dog is that's how you feeling right now?
What's going on? We can't even. We only been on the podcast for 5 minutes, and they try to play Cupid already. Listen, pay attention to the topic at hand. Pay attention to the topic at hand, y'all. Fun
Hey,
fact.
big boss dog, I like your energy, bro. Keep it up, keep it
Yeah,
up. Hey,
yeah,
hey, hey, big boss. I'm gonna give you one thing of advice. You miss 100% of your shots that you don't take.
that
So
is very.
anytime you want to take a shot, you got to take a
I,
shot, man.
I agree. You should definitely take the shot, and even if you even don't be afraid of being rejected. Everybody is not for everybody, and that's something that you have to understand. And sometimes when you get rejected, it could be the best
Hey,
thing.
Smitty, I appreciate you.
Where you at? Okay, go ahead. I'm. Rodney is
No,
really
no, he had said something where he saw me live, and he saw me here. I said, I
okay.
appreciate you for remembering me, bro.
It would be okay. I was the one who called you to the center. You're live. Oh
Arch,
God.
okay,
Okay.
so Archangel Adrian says, girls are going to be girls. You got a point. Women are going to be women. But as men, bro, we got to learn to react in a different manner. We can't go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and go off on a woman just because she doesn't, you know what I'm saying, accept our advances. We got to be better than that.
And everybody not okay with.
Burn Zio says you fine as hell.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. See, he's good with the catching stuff. Cause okay, okay,
Yeah.
that's
Big Boss Dog says, hell yeah, that's how I feel about it. Hey, then that's what you need to stand on, bro. I can always respect that. Say what you mean what you say. Let her know you bringing pressure.
and you can come with the pressure as a woman. I mean, come with the pressure. Just be respectful. And if you do get rejected, I mean, you never know where people are in their life. And sometimes it just, if you're good at reading energy and reading people's spirit, sometimes it's just like your spirit is like, absolutely not. We're not talking to that person. But it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So if you are
Exactly.
rejected, don't get upset about it. Like, don't get upset about it.
Gemini, like, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
Yes, welcome, Gemini.
Hey, oh, hold on. Archangel Adrian, I
Okay.
get what you're saying about the bros before hoes. I completely understand that. But I gotta see this like this. Look,
Bros with a hoe.
I love my bros, right? I get it. I love my bros. But at the end of the night, do you want to be laid up with your bros, or do you want to be laid up with a soft, feminine, caring, considerate, tender woman?
You know,
I'm not trying to dish you. I'm just saying I love my niggas. I love my bros. But at the
mhm.
end of the night, my bros is not who I'm trying to come home to. So I get it, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta show your woman just as much respect as you show to your dudes. You feel me?
And half the time, sometimes, fellas, the women might actually be, I don't know, because y'all might go crazy with this, because women can be crazy too. They might actually provide more loyalty and more care and love than your bros. I'm just saying, or maybe not. I don't know. But if you automatically put in the bros before you put in the ladies, because we're not calling them hoes, and if they're called hoes, I'm assuming they're not your woman, because I will hope you're not going to call your woman a hoe. So
Figure of speech, y'all. Figure of speech.
okay, I'm just saying, so the lady might actually have more to provide. So don't always put the guys before you put. I'm gonna say your lady or your woman if that's the position that you gave her.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say. So when it
This,
comes to the reject, oh, go ahead because you on the comments. Should I keep
oh yeah,
going?
no, just big dogs ball. He said he stand on his business.
Okay.
Dillion said, do y'all no, we don't, bro. We don't. I ain't even gonna read that out loud.
Okay.
Challenge you to a duel for her heart. I'm not even chasing her though.
Where are we going with this?
Tenderism. Ace, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm gonna read through these comments and then we gonna get back to it.
Okay.
Hell yeah, I feel you, man. Love your only woman you can get. Exactly. And respect. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. You can honor your bros, but still love your woman. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. For
Go
sure.
ahead, Keith.
Okay, so now y'all, when it comes to rejection, now it's not just rejection in relationships. When it comes to that, I know that's a big thing because a lot of people out here looking for love and things like that. But you know, there's rejection in other areas in our lives, whether it's work. You can go apply for a job and you could not get the job. That's a form of rejection. Hopefully, you won't go in and shoot the job up because you got rejected. But sometimes, y'all, sometimes rejections are blessings in disguise, and you just don't see
Exactly.
it. So if you have an open mind when you are rejected, don't always take it as a bad thing. And that does not mean that it's something wrong with you. So don't think that it's something wrong with you because that person didn't want you or they weren't attracted to you or, you know, or that job said, no, we choosing this person over you. That does not mean that anything is wrong with you. So I definitely want to put that out there. Where you at? Because I want to make sure the comments get read.
Service, welcome in. Service, welcome in. So Kiana, no, Kiana's Keisha. I
Yes.
know y'all trying to go by her actual name, but her name is Keisha. So Keisha, what is your answer? Big dog. Hey,
What
Big
he
Boss
say?
Dog is asking you what's your Keisha, huh?
What he say? Where you at?
He all the way at the bottom. He want to know what
What's
your
my
answer is.
what? What did he ask me? I'm sorry. What
He's
was the
hey,
question?
she said, "What's your question, Brody?"
What's the question, Big Boss? Big Boss Dog with two G's. What is your question? And we'll answer that. But yes, y'all. So when it comes to rejection, like I honestly feel like I could definitely just speak on rejection more so from like men versus women type of thing. Because that has not always been the best journey for me. About me being your man. You know what, Big Boss? First off, you better shoot your shot, but right
Arch
now not the time. You
Arch
know, hit me up via email.
Archangel
But
says, "Real love only a woman can give, but not every woman in your life is going to be 100. Still G's up, those down."
I mean,
I
I agree.
mean, let me ask you a question, Archangel. Have you been hurt? And that's
Okay.
not a diss. I really want to know. Have you been hurt? Like,
And we
were
all
you
probably
in love with a
hurt.
woman and it went left? They cheated on you. They didn't reciprocate the love that you gave them. Like, what happened, bro? You gotta let me know because the way you talking, you sound slightly bitter, just a little bit, just a little
Okay.
bit.
What we talking about? How come I don't see art? Okay, I see it right here. I see it right here.
So I just want to know, did you go through a situation to where it make you like, I don't really trust women that bad?
Okay. That's what he said. You don't really trust women? Okay.
I
So,
don't think he does trust. Based on his responses, I don't think he trusts women. I'm
well,
from Chicago. What that mean? Have you been through something though?
I mean, so what that mean? The women in Chicago are like, what you trying to say about the women in Chicago? What you trying to say about them? Are you getting rejected by all the women in Chicago? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? But yeah, go. What you about to say?
That's what I'm starting to think. I'm thinking that you went through some rejection, and now you kind of like generalize all women
And you
and
can't
putting the
do
dudes
that.
before it or whatnot. T Keeper was good, was good. Hey, you late, but you right on time.
Yes, you're not even on
Hey, T
for
Keeper,
real.
T Keeper, I'm gonna say this again. You late, but when you show up, you right on time.
Yeah, so thank you so much for showing up.
Keisha, I respect your decision. I'm just gonna slide.
You know what? Okay, big boss, I appreciate you, but you know
Oh, okay, okay.
what? They
So Archangel, you saying the women get treated out there? They get
what
treated
that mean?
well?
What does that mean? Yeah, help me out. What does that mean?
Are they do they get treated well or do they get treated badly or what? I'm
Or
gonna
they
need you, hey,
badly?
Adrian, say what you mean. You a grown man, right? So I'm gonna need
Just
you to
say it.
say what you mean. Say it
Just
exactly how you need to say it.
say it because we're gonna be flowing through the comments and we don't want to ignore anybody. So you know, if you can just say what you mean,
Oh,
they're
so
bad.
the women, so y'all, hold on. So y'all treat the girls on purpose badly?
Right. Be clear, please.
Oh,
I
y'all damn bad if y'all doing that.
hope not. I really hope y'all not doing that to the ladies. And is it again? Are you being rejected by the ladies out there? Because if you are, then maybe you're feeling some type of way. And I'm not saying that's your case, okay? I'm gonna defend the ladies in Chicago right now, okay? I don't know nobody from Chicago, but if you are of the female species here, okay, I'm going. I got your back. I got
Ace, Ace Media says, Key, let all the men down easily. You know the decision is us.
you. Okay, okay. Listen. If I reject you, I'm gonna do it respectfully. Okay.
Oh, okay. Keisha, I get what he's saying.
Okay.
You
What's he?
saying the gangs of Chicago treat the women bad. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Okay.
Like you know how you run through a female, they run through the gang and stuff like that. It's that type of stuff. Okay, I get what you're saying, Adrian. I get what you're saying. I
Okay.
get what you're saying.
So are we saying the ladies in Chicago are being treated poorly? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah. He's basically saying they're getting treated poorly by the gangs.
Mm, that's sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. Do they have anybody out there protecting them? I mean, I know people don't like to go against the gangs. That's a whole nother situation, a whole nother conversation.
So, Adrian, this is my question to you directly. How do you treat the women? How do you deal with direction? I mean, how do you deal with rejection?
Let's make it personal. And Big Boss said, I got shot down and hurt, but I'm a boss, so I will live another day. Absolutely.
Big
Absolutely.
boss, big boss. She didn't shoot you down, bro. She didn't necessarily say no, so she didn't shoot you down.
Well, oh, he talking about me. I'm lost. Okay, I'm so sorry. I did not know.
She didn't shoot you down, bro. She didn't say no yet.
Okay, so y'all want me to make an example of rejection here. Is that what we're doing with this here? So, Big Boss, I told you to shoot me an email because I don't know what you look like. I don't know nothing about
Big
you. Okay,
boss. Big
so
boss, shoot
we
her an
don't have
email.
that
She, were-
outside of
she
this.
just she just left the door wide open, said contact her.
Yes.
Hit the email up, bro.
Thank you so much for the gift. Give me 1 minute, y'all. All right, you heard me, Rodney.
Yeah, I hear you. Brush yourself off. Yeah, definitely brush yourself off and try again. Never quit.
Give me
Now,
one.
let me make sure I say this. No
I'm
means no. No means no. But if a
Listen,
woman is kind of leaving that door open,
I'll be right back.
just find a different approach. That's all. Just find a different approach. That's it. Big Slim, what's good, baby? Hey, yeah, right now we just talking about how people handle direction. I mean, how people handle rejection. And you know, when it comes to dudes, a lot of times we'll go for a woman, we'll get rejected, and it's a small sample of people that'll be like, "Oh man, fuck you, bitch. You wasn't even that all the way. You ugly anyway." Blah blah blah. You know how I'm saying some of these dudes do, and we just trying to figure out why do dudes do that? Why get butt hurt when she was just fine as shit and you was hollering at her 2 seconds ago? Yeah, no means no, man. But it's a way that you go about hollering at any woman though. I don't care about rejection as long as it's not my credit. Hey, facts, Trev, facts. As long as my card not getting declined, I'm not tripping. Once that card get declined, oh, you know it's bad because it hurts their ego. Yeah, but look, think about it like this, right? Hawk, think about it like this. What if she was just kind of trying to make you work for it and was kind of like, you know what? Let's see how he reacts once I don't give him what he wants. She could have been, I mean, even though that's kind of playing games, but just rock with me for a minute. What if she was just trying to see how you was gonna react to being shut down by her? You never know, you feel me? You never know. You might catch her on another day and she hollering at you. Just because you took that rejection and swag, you feel me? But a lot of dudes don't like it. It's females that don't like rejection as well, though. I'm a female, so that's what I see. Okay. Hey, you not lying though. A lot of egos get hurt. We'll get at a woman, we thinking we got everything together, and a woman be like, nah, I'm good. She might just got a man. She might have just got out of a relationship. She might don't want to deal with nobody. Sometimes it ain't even it's not you as a person. It might be just, you know what I'm saying, she don't want to fuck with nobody. We need that one true real love. Hey, we do. Facts. Rejection is just part of it. So, Big Slim, you saying a mouthful, bro. Pause. Rejection is a part of the game. There's literally 2 billion women on this planet. Why should any man get upset because one of them shot him down? You come at the next one a little bit differently. You step your game up a little bit more. You fix on your wordplay. It's all type of ways to get women. You feel me? Worrying about somebody being upset about because you got rejected. It's people that's out here killing women because they was rejected because the girl wouldn't give them a phone number. That's weird. But hey, but Adrian, she got to be a hoe first. Not all women is hoes. And if you honestly think that all women are hoes, that means you need to get a better selection of women that you're dealing with. Yo, you got to step your selection up. She might have PMS and it's a bad day. It doesn't matter. Everything ain't for everybody. Exactly. Everything ain't for everybody. Just because you got rejected by one person, don't mean you take it out on her or anybody else. Men got to start being men. Men weren't like this no more. When you react like that, you showing, ladies, respectfully speaking, you showing feminine, emotional, you know what I'm saying, characteristics. Men are not supposed to react like that. We're not supposed to react over emotionally. We don't get our way, so we throw a fit. Nah, that's what little kids do. People like what they like. Exactly. That's the reason why some women don't. Some people like, and there's women that just have straight preferences. She might like people with dreads. She might like light skin. She might like chocolates. She might like tall men. She might like big boys. Like certain women have certain preferences that they will not let go no matter what you got, no matter what you bring into the table. If she likes only certain type of men and you don't fit that, then she gonna go slide with somebody else. Uh Archangel, I wouldn't say they all gonna go talk to somebody because that's not really true. That just means that the women that you are dealing with are not the caliber to be loyal and committed and honest. You got to start dealing with a different legacy of women, though. That goes back to how people are raised too. Exactly, exactly. Because if you raised to treat women like shit, then you're going to treat women like shit. You know what I'm saying? If you raised to be considerate and kind and respectful, then regardless of the situation, you're going to be considerate, kind, and respectful. It really depends on your upbringing a lot. Big Dog Hog said, I want you as my queen. I will not stop fighting for your heart. I am your king. You are my queen. Okay, let the world see what true love and royalty really looks like. Hey, Big Boss Dog. She said, hit her email up, Brody. She said, hit her email up. She didn't say no. She said, email me. She said, you want to talk? Email me, bro. So you might want to get that email going, buddy. All this stuff you saying right here, you need to be, you know what I'm saying, jotting that down, internalizing it, putting it into play, and sending it. For real, for real. Said I'm on my way. You better be on your way to her email. I'm telling you, bro. She told you. She said, hey, email me. She said, if you trying to talk, email me. She didn't say, nah, I'm cool. I don't want no type of communication. She's leaving the door open for you. You need to get off here and go rap to her. Yeah. Hey, Demi, she literally told him, email me. Write a letter to her. Service. Look. So Big Dogs, we appreciate that you here. Maybe when we shut down the live, you go send her that email, bro. Attach a pic too. Yeah. You gotta show the ladies what you look like. They want to read and everything like, but they gonna need a visual to tie it into the words that you saying. But has anybody in the chat felt real rejection to where it made them emotional, made them upset? Whether you was dealing with a man or a woman or a job or school or whatever the case may be, have you felt real rejection? And how did you handle it? Because we know everybody that felt rejection. So the question is, it's not about the rejection that you felt, is how did you handle that rejection? Because you know some people, they handle rejection in terrible ways. Hey, yeah, Big Boss Dog. No glizzy pics. No glizzy pics. If anything, you know, a nice profile pic of you, your face, whatever. No glizzy pics though. Don't send no glizzy pics to the email.
All right, hold on, y'all. I'm back. I'm so sorry. All right, give me 1 second.
I know what happened.
I had to feed the baby, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Big boss called her other phone. And it was just on the phone chatting a minute ago.
He's lying. The baby woke up, y'all. I'm trying to get her to stay asleep while we get this done, so I had to go put her back to sleep.
Yeah.
Thank you. I heard y'all talking, and I'm in there laughing at y'all. Actually.
Like for real though.
Okay, I'm sorry. So where we at now?
Nothing much. We were just talking about rejection and have they ever felt rejection and stuff like that, and
Not
how did
exactly.
they handle that rejection, regardless of what it pertained to. How did you
Okay.
handle that rejection going forward? Get right with Jesus, for he is the Son of God. He died on the cross for our sins, rose 3 days later, saving us from hell and fire, but only if we put our trust and faith in what he did for us and accept. Okay.
So
I
much
like your passion, bro. God
rejection.
bless you. I like your passion.
Yes, thank you so much for that. All right, it's a
Demi says, rejection is part of life. No one wins them all. You definitely don't win them all.
I agree. I agree. You're definitely not gonna win them all. Hopefully, but you handle rejection well. Let's say that it's really about how you handle it for real. Because it'd
Oh,
be.
hold on. No,
Hmm.
hold on. Keys. Hey,
Hmm.
chat, we got 28 in the building. Can we match those likes, baby? Can we match those likes? Y'all out here vibing with us, and I appreciate that y'all vibing with us. And I know
Yeah.
y'all only here to see
Same
Keisha, but
way.
I'm saying, can we
No.
can we match those likes? Can we get the likes up one time, baby? Can we get the likes up one time?
And
She
whoever.
made it back. She made it back.
Thank you for the gift. I know right when I was getting up, I think somebody sent something. I don't know if you gave them a shout out. But thank you so much, whoever sent that. Um, yes. All right. So yes, there you go. Let's say 2222. Do you see that? Look at that. 2222. That's an angel number, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so for me, it's kind of like how you handle the rejection as an individual, and then that actually kind of display who you really are. you
Yeah,
know, if a man trying to talk to a woman and then she rejects you and you go off on her, it's like exactly that's why you got rejected. Her spirit already told her that you wasn't it. Because now you didn't display who you really are. Because it's like you got turned down. Now you calling her a B, you calling her a name, you talking about her. Now all of a sudden she's all these things. But it's like, whoa, wait a minute. You was just trying to
yeah.
hide at the person. But now you just displayed who you really are. And that's why some people you do get rejected. Because
And
we
you proving her right too, though.
exactly.
Because the moment you sit there and you flash, the first thing
Mhm.
she gonna think is like, that's why I fucking turned your ass down. I was right to turn you down.
Exactly.
Stopping in from Cincinnati to show some support. Hey, big shout out to Cincinnati in the building. Hey, we appreciate you. Hey, you got the right name too. Good brother. I appreciate you, man. I
Good brother.
appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you so much for stopping through. But yes, y'all. So how do y'all handle rejection? And be honest. If you are somebody who really do not handle rejection well, I want to know about it. I want to know about it. And how do you get through those moments of rejection?
Oh man. What do you say? Money Tree says, well, yeah, I didn't reject the Walmart polo. I didn't reject it.
You know what? See, y'all focusing on the wrong stuff.
Look, you gotta try harder than that. You gotta do it.
You focusing on the wrong stuff.
I don't think you need to be trying to get at anyone if you can't handle rejection. Rejection happens on different levels. Yeah,
As,
dude. You can
as,
get somebody's, you can be a man, you can come at a woman the right way, get the
mm-hmm.
phone number,
Mm-hmm. Let's see about it.
call her, y'all have a conversation. Maybe the conversation doesn't go as good as the first meeting before when the introduction. And
Mm-hmm.
then all of a sudden she takes a step back. Now you sitting here like, what did I do? Now, if
Mm-hmm.
she communicates that with you and you communicate back in a mature way, maybe y'all can find a common ground and y'all can move forward. But if she just say, you know what, I gave my number because you seem interested, you was cute, whatever, and then
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden you be like, well, the conversation wasn't there. Sometimes you gotta take that L and be like, all right, going forward, I need to step up my conversation game. I need to find more interest in what these ladies want instead of maybe not talking about myself or whatever. You got to learn how to navigate every L you take. If you don't learn nothing from no L's, then you're going to forever fail.
And everybody is not for everybody. So even if you do all of that and you go out on a date or y'all talk on the phone, and y'all realize it's not working out, maybe it's just because y'all just don't match. Y'all, and that's okay. And that's okay. Now that last
Yeah.
comment, go ahead and read that because I think I saw that too.
Money, hey, Money Tree. I like your energy. I appreciate that. He said that's clean though. I appreciate that. I know you was trolling. You feel me? And you got good energy. So I appreciate the fact you came in here with the vibes, bro. Oh,
Yeah,
Mick Swagger is back. You back from episode 1. I
yeah.
saw one lady say she gives her number to whoever asked for it because she don't want to get beat up. Yeah, that's sad.
Let's talk about it.
I've seen women get harassed on camera and in person for
Mm-hmm.
not wanting to give up their numbers. And we've came in between situations to where, like, hold on, she don't want to give you her number, bro. Oh, this
Mm-hmm.
ain't got nothing to do with you. Well, now we making it our business.
Mm-hmm.
Going about to be like, we had to protect a couple of women because dudes get a little bit too aggressive. What you think is gonna happen? She gonna give you her number out of fear, and
Mm-hmm.
then she's never going to call
Never
you.
going to talk to you.
She's gonna block you. She's gonna avoid you. Everything that comes with it. So why would you even want her number or thinking you gonna pressure her into doing something, bro? Like
And
you on the verge of going to jail, bro. Like it's not
are you that desperate? Are you that pressed? And that says a lot about that man. Like you really can't handle rejection at all. I mean, something's really wrong with you. And it's really sad, but I get it. Like if I was still in Baltimore, that I probably might would do the same thing too. I'm not sure, but I know they can be aggressive. They don't like you.
exactly.
They can be aggressive with you, like seriously. So, and it's really sad. So that means in today's age, in certain countries, states, continents, whatever, people cannot handle rejection to the point that they want to get violent. Is
And
insane.
that's embarrassing. As men, that's what you
That's
go
sad.
towards. That's embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
Demi says, I can say, yes, we can go out, but no, you can't smash. Or we can go out, but we can meet there. I don't want you to know where I live. That's how I'm going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, stop letting these dudes know where you stay. I don't
Yes.
care how much you like them. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was my type of vibe. And all
Mm-hmm.
that don't mean nothing. Stop giving dudes that type of access to you.
Don't let them
Because
pick
these
you up.
dudes be weird. These dudes be weird. Like,
Mhm.
the moment, you know what I'm saying, they don't play out like they, all of a sudden somebody just showing up at your home.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I listen. I had a situation with a client because I'm an emotional support coach. So this guy reached out to me. I have guys contact me all the time. Y'all men are a trip. So I was offering a free session at the time. I went ahead and I gave this guy the free session because the men don't like to pay. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. The men don't
Oh,
want to pay
no,
to
if
talk
you
to them.
take, if you take, I
Okay.
don't want to cut you off, but if you,
Go
if
ahead.
you're, this is, I want to say this to all the men, fellas, it is not called tricking if you're taking a woman out on a date. If you advance to be with a woman, to spend time with a woman, to take a woman out, she should not have to pay for nothing on that date.
Somebody
I'm gonna
said I'm
say
not
this again.
okay.
If you're the one trying to get at a woman, that woman shouldn't have to go in her pocketbook for nothing. It should be completely one. I don't care about all that.
If
Women
you're
are
at,
independent and equal, and women and all that. And
if
if
you're
you're
at
trying, if I go say, hey, let's go on a
yeah.
date, blah blah blah, 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 she don't gotta pay. She will
Kevin,
never have to look at
Kevin,
nothing to pay for.
Kevin, thank you so much, Erin, for the subscribe. Thank you so much for subscribing. Erin, Kevin says she do got pay.
Hey, hold on. Mick Swagger said, right, you can't force nobody to love you, and then, but it shows how fragile your ego is if you're easily
Mm-hmm.
offended by rejection. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Aaron
Don't
Jones
be
says he
afraid.
just subscribed.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. I was trying to
Kevin
tell
B. Kevin B. No disrespect, bro, but is you broke? If you
Kevin,
saying, if you inviting a woman to go on a date with you and you
uh,
not willing to pay,
and you
something wrong.
invited them, and you're invited.
Something wrong with that picture, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you go after a woman and you want to take her out on a date and you
Mhm.
make her pay, that make you a lame, bro. I'm gonna be honest, that make you a lame. She should leave your ass right there at that restaurant, theme park, museum, wherever y'all went. She should go home right then and there. There's no way that I invite a woman to go out to eat and then the food come here and I'll be like, so what you got on the bill? What? She better get up and walk off.
Big boss. I'm gonna need you. I know you call yourself big boss, but I'm not about to stop what I'm doing right now and go read my email. See now. See, you need to be a little bit more gentle. Talking about
Big
right
boss,
now.
big boss. How about this, Brody? You made
Thank
your play.
you, Robin.
You left the door cracked for you. She said, hit the email up. Right now, we in a live, right? So
Right.
after this live shuts down, then she gonna go ahead and run through them emails, and then y'all can do what y'all can do outside of the podcast. But you already made your play. She already left the door wide open for you.
But he
So
telling
now
me
that
to
the door is
stop what
open,
right now and go do it. Like, come on now. You got to chill on that. You got to chill on that, okay? You got to chill on
hold
that.
on.
But yeah, so
SOG, truth be told, it goes to show you that
where
you
you at?
can take care of her and her. I mean, that's the least you can
But
do.
if you ask her out, then
If
I mean,
Go
ask.
ahead, go ahead, talk about it.
I'm saying no. If you ask her out, then it's like, why would you not cover it? And then if you get rejected by her, then you gonna be questioning why you got rejected? Come on now, that's what I'm saying. That doesn't even make any sense. It be the
If you a
guy,
man,
man.
I hate to keep going on this whole man thing, but if you are a man and you ask a woman out, that woman should never have to pay.
If you
I don't care how much she makes. She could be a millionaire. If you asked her out, you should be paying for the meal.
absolutely,
The
absolutely,
date should be on the man because the man, you went out there and asked her. Now, if y'all want to go on a relationship type thing or it advances, and then
not
she be
dating.
like, "Oh, babe, I got you next time." That's
Ern
different.
said,
But
Ern said dating is for goofies. Ern don't like dating. Ern said, is it Ern? Am I saying the name right? I just had to acknowledge him because I feel like he a little upset. Dating is dead. Y'all wasting your time. Ern, what happened to you, baby?
let me see where you at. Let me see where you at. Tip of old school. Hold on, old school date, guys. This is the new school skinny jeans. That yeah. This the new school skinny jeans dudes that be don't want to do nothing. That
What's
think a woman
wrong
gotta
with the
take
men?
care of them. Hey, you new niggas that want to be carried and cradled by a woman. Hey, y'all soft. I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all soft. That's why the women be looking at
Baby.
dudes like that because y'all be sitting here waiting to be. Y'all be trying to be kept niggas.
That's how y'all get rejected.
T
That's
Keeper said I had to move back home after years of being gone. I had this man putting notes on my truck window and leaving flowers at my door. He had me feeling some type of way. I started picking up stalker vibes.
mm.
Okay, so look, T
So you
Keeper,
think
right?
it's too hard?
You know we cool,
You think
right?
it's too hard?
So I've done that before,
Okay.
but it depends on how long is he doing that. I did it for a week. I
No,
left notes and flowers at her doorstep, and then I left my number. And she knew who I was and everything like that, but I left her a number. It wasn't like no stranger stuff. It was like she knew who I was, whatever. I don't know if the dude was a stranger to you or if he did it for hella long and never told you who he was. That's creepy.
that's
But
creepy.
somebody, you know what I'm saying, just initially saying, hey, I appreciate you. I've done the I appreciate you thing. But she knew who I was when I did it. So
So did you already reject? Did you get rejected by that person? Like,
no.
not you. I'm saying
Oh, okay.
like did he like it keep going on? Is he saying he had moved back home? This is a female.
That's a female saying a dude was doing that and
Oh,
she ended up going back home because it felt like some stalker stuff. So what I'm
mm-hmm,
getting is the dude probably never said who he was. And that's
mm-hmm.
kind of creepy because it's like, why are you in the shadows dropping off notes, dropping off flowers?
Guys will be creepy. I was telling you what happened to me in my email. That's what I was telling you. I rejected this guy. He started off as a client. Once you become a client of mine, that's strictly what it is. But he was playing the game. He wanted my free session. Of course, I didn't want to pay. And then he wanted to just get on the live with me. I mean, get on video with me. I turned the man down. Basically, he tried to holler at me. I told him no. He started to become a creep. He started to send me emails, weird emails. Then he started to send me like all these weird messages because I have a work number as well. I had to block him on my WhatsApp. I had to block him on my email. Like, and he did not take it well at all.
Kevin B, now I'm starting to get why you feel the way you feel about women. He paid for meals and then she goes home to her real man. That means you are not picking the right women. You're not picking the right women. If you're worried about that, you are not picking the right women. You got to pick the right women. Pick women outside of your neighborhood.
Not
Go to
outside.
the good part of the city or something like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if you dealing with women that, okay, will go on a date with you and then go home to somebody else, you need to stop dealing with those women then. Cause
Exactly.
it's making you salty for it.
I want to take a moment to because we have No Way Brick did send a super chat, and so I want to acknowledge that person. It says I'm single and we can go to Applebee's. As far as I know of, there's no Applebee's here in Costa Rica. So, but I thank you
Hey,
so much for the super chat. I truly appreciate you. But I just
hey,
want
no way, no way. That's how you shoot your shot. Hey, no way. You gonna make a way, no way. That's what I like.
I
I
know
like
that's
that. I
right.
like him.
I
Shoot
know.
that shot, man. Don't
So yeah.
hey,
Wait, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
don't let nobody make you doubt yourself.
Even if you get rejected, y'all, don't even in that type of situation, don't, like I said, that does not mean anything is wrong with you. I heard you speak earlier. I was in there with the baby, but I could still
Yeah,
hear you. And you were saying how like sometimes that person just may not be your type. And
yeah,
that's okay. That does not mean there's something wrong with you. You just might, like you said, they might like big, skinny, small, light skin, dark skin, tall, brown skin. So some people do. Everybody, for real, most people, not everybody, have a preference, right? And if
yeah.
you are, they prefer, then that does not mean that something's wrong with you because you got rejected because you're not what they prefer. You understand what I'm saying?
Temp
Is that
mode says, yeah, he probably had mental issues and hearing voices. T Keeper, I think Temp mode is talking about your situation. And it's good that you left because that could have went way, way left. Ricardo, I appreciate you stopping by. I have
mm-hmm.
always had my guard up. Hey, as women, it sucks to say this, but you guys always got to have situational awareness and have your guard up because it's a lot of weirdos out here. It's a
It
lot of
is.
dudes that
It
they
is.
don't care about the word no, they don't care about consequences, and they don't care about authority. And they will take. I ain't gonna say the other word, but they will take. So make sure that going forward, always have your guard up.
Costa Rica. Hold on, I wanna No Way Brick just sent another super chat. Thank you so much, No Way Brick. I appreciate you. And you said shout out to Costa Rica looking all good. I thank you so much. And thank you so
Hey,
much.
no way. Hey, no way.
I appreciate you.
No way. Hey, you doing it right, bro. You doing it right, man.
No
You
way
showing
is
that. You showing Keisha all the love. I like that, man.
thank you. I appreciate the love, y'all. I really, really, really do. And I appreciate the engagement. Everybody who's on here, I want to thank each and every last person. Those who are engaging, those who just watching. I do want to take this moment to thank y'all. Those who sending gifts, those who send a super chat. I do want to take this moment to just thank you and show our appreciation.
T Smoke says, I'm not dating any broke woman. Well, you gotta define what is the consideration. What is your definition of a broke woman?
Okay. Yeah.
Unfortunately, for most people, finding the right person consists of speaking that same language. And I don't mean Mandarin or Spanish, love language, the spiritual understanding, and putting a higher faith. Yeah, dude, but you got to have a conversation to make sure that y'all both on the same playing field.
Exactly. And sometimes you're just not, and that's where rejection can come into play. When you go out with somebody and y'all just don't align, you're not spiritually connected. You know what I mean? It's just not there. And that does not mean that something's wrong with you because the person didn't call you back or don't want to go back out with you. It just means y'all didn't fit, just didn't work. It just
Yeah.
didn't.
Tremaine says, chin up, chest out, 10 toes down. Exactly, man. But hey, but even with all that confidence, if the woman ain't feeling your chin up, chest out, 10 toes down, you got to take them 10 toes and move on to the next one. Don't get butt hurt.
Where you at? Okay, here go Big Boss. I'm done.
Mick Swagger says, "What are your thoughts on women who may not come from much wealth but demand?" Hey,
But hey,
hey, Mick Swagger. I love this question. I can't wait for her to answer it. Hold on, let me say it again. What are your thoughts on women who may not come from wealth but
okay.
demand luxury, like how some won't even go to the Cheesecake Factory?
Absurdity. I'm a woman, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that's crazy. It's crazy that women do that, like for real. Like I don't know who they think they are and where they think. Now we are. Now listen, you are amazing, each and every last person, and I understand it. But don't come on now. They really do be having these major requests. They be having these major requests, and it's crazy.
I
I
can't wait to answer this one.
I don't. I'm speechless almost because I never understood why women do that. I don't get it.
Hey, Mick Swagger, you know how I feel about that? I feel that it's completely 100% delusional for
Thank you.
somebody to sit there and be like, oh, he got to get my nails done. He got to get me a car. I got to have red bottoms. I got to have his purse. And you can't afford none of that.
Yourself.
If I needed some Jordans that cost $160, you couldn't get me them, but you want me to go buy you some red bottoms that cost $600. Like,
Right.
you want me to fly you out to Tahiti, but
That's
you
a,
couldn't give me an Amtrak ticket. Like, come on, man. Like, nah, no, we not doing that. We're not doing
I,
that.
I don't know. Do anybody have a comment on that? Like I said, I'm almost speechless with that because that's something that I struggle to understand as a woman. I'm like, why do women? I saw a video. The lady, she's too good, right? I'm too good for you to take me there or to take me there. I'm confused.
Keish,
Yeah,
Gonzo says that woman looked like she can beat you in an arm wrestling competition. Hey, she do. Hey, she do her workout, so
I work out every day, y'all. I
you
do. I
might. T
do.
Keeper says, no, I'm still here in the same town with him. I had been gone for years from my hometown and returned. He sees me all the time. I just don't like a man being pushy. I would
Mhm.
have given him my. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yes.
Because
We
at
don't
first
like
I ain't gonna
don't.
lie, T Keeper. I thought it was on some. You didn't know him. You ain't never seen him before, and he was like stalkerish. But you
Mhm.
know him. He just a little bit too overzealous and trying to get your attention. I get it.
So have you communicated with him, T Keeper? Like, have you had any type of, did you talk to him? Did you turn him down? Have y'all talked at all? Or it's kind of like I want you to stay away because you came too hard.
Oh, okay. Smoke responded. A broke woman is a woman that is sitting around doing nothing or looking for a man to fix their situation,
Okay.
or broken from past relationships and looking to take it out on the next guy. Okay, hey, I can respect that response because I didn't know where you was going with it at first, but that makes complete sense. Yeah, yeah. If a
Yeah.
woman is doing for the look at it like this. I have no problem taking care of a woman if I see a woman putting effort into herself. If I can see that that woman is already putting effort into herself, I
Mhm.
have no problem spending my last dollar on her. But if she
Mhm.
just sitting around doing nothing, just waiting for a handout, that's when I have a problem.
And have unrealistic expectations. Like, don't have
Or if a
expectations. Some
or
of
if a
these women.
woman is broken, right? If you've been through something and you ain't healed yet, I don't believe that you should move forward.
Yeah,
Because all you're gonna do is make that current dude pay for the mistakes of your past dude. And that's not
Mhm.
gonna be fair to him. And all he gonna do is carry that trauma and take
Mhm.
that to the next woman. And it's
Mhm.
gonna be a continuous cycle of
Right.
fear, arguments, pain, heartache. And it's just, I'm saying, it's not gonna never get any better.
And that's with a lot of people out here in the world today. Everybody, it's a cycle. They jump from one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. And some people you will get rejected because we know that you're not healed. It's obvious. Like, you know what I mean? You'll make it obvious. What you see,
T
Rodney.
Keeper said, I'm gonna start this off and say I don't believe you, but I'm gonna read it anyway, T Keeper.
Okay.
I'm the type
Yeah.
that will have fries and a dollar burger. I just want to get to know them.
You actually, T Keeper and I listen. I agree. I'm with you on that too. I agree with that actually. That's something I would be willing to do. Now I don't may not want a burger. Maybe give me a salad. But but if I am going to do a burger, I'm okay with that because it's really about the communication and that time that you're having with that person. The first meal that you have with a man does not determine longevity. It does not mean because he took you to McDonald's that later he can't get your roof Chris. That's not what that means. But if
Yeah.
you're not open to eat burgers and fries and have a chat or just have a coffee, it could just be a coffee. You could just go out for tea. Meet me at Starbucks. Me personally, I'm okay with that. It's about the connection. I don't care if we eating steak or lobster. I need to connect with you. And if it ain't there, then it ain't gonna work for me. I'm sorry.
I
So
know
I
Nation says Jesus is king. And then Wild says, if she has more than 2 kids with her, you're responsible for all of them. Well, I mean, I look at it like this. I don't give a damn if she got 0 kids or 5 kids. If I'm pursuing her, then yeah, I'm gonna be responsible for her and everything that comes with her. Because I'm saying you can't expect a woman to give you her all, and you're not prepared to give your all. You feel me? So the
Mhm.
kids don't matter. It just means your financial situation might dictate if you can handle that or not. If you can't handle it, then you might want to head mosey on down the block to somebody else because you ain't gonna be able to. A lot of times right
Thank
now,
you, Seven. Shout out to you.
men are trying to get the box from women with kids, but not help out on no other situation. And these ladies gotta stop giving up the box.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing you
Mm-hmm.
got a situation and this man ain't doing nothing to help or progress you. That'd be the main thing. It's like, y'all get, we ever heard that? What's that saying? Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ladies gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Especially if you struggling,
Mm-hmm.
you finna go get this man a box, and you got kids, and you got situations, and you trying to progress, and
Mm-hmm.
he ain't doing nothing to help your situation. Nah, cut that loose. Shut that down.
Shout
Hey,
out to you.
whoever just sent that ghost. Oh, versus, Subversives. I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody has said something and I wanted to say something. There's so many comments, y'all. Hold on. I think I lost it.
Yeah, they start. T. Keeper said she never knew him.
Okay, so T Keeper, you said you never knew him. All right, so I want to give you a little bit of advice on this one, maybe, because in this sense, basically, you are rejecting him, right? So he's definitely shooting his shot, and he has been shooting the shot for a long time, right? Maybe. So clearly, he's very, very interested in you.
Hey,
So,
shout out to the 46 people in the building right now. We almost have 50 in the building right now. I appreciate
uh,
y'all. I didn't
thank
mean to
y'all.
cut you off, but I just want to shout them out. My bad.
No, no, no. You're good. You're good. So, T Keeper, I think maybe if you're not really, well, you say he creeped you out. I don't know if you're around him, like you see him. Is it the energy weird? Because I want to say give him a chance because he's really trying, and that's the thing. We'll tell guys to shoot their shot and try, and then when they do, we don't want to give them the time of day. Women do that all the time. Thank you so much. Is that precious? No, we don't want to give him the time of day, and that does not make sense to me. It'll be like, okay, well, he needs to try, he needs to shoot a shot, and the moment he do it, it's like I don't want to talk to him. So it's just like, let's make it make sense. So I don't know.
Precious, appreciate you. I appreciate you for the heart, Precious.
So T Keeper, I think maybe you should give him a moment. I would just say maybe at least have an initial conversation and see how, see if you get weird, creepy vibes when you actually communicate with him. Because he might
Uh-oh.
change your life in a good way. We never know.
T Keeper McSwire says, if y'all never spoken before, that's a major red flag. He better approach you straight up. And that is true.
Uh,
That's why I kept saying, I was like, when I left flowers to a
would he
woman
be
that I was pursuing, when I left flowers and notes, I knew who it was. And she
okay?
knew who I was. But
Okay.
all that super secrecy, not telling nobody this for weeks and
So
all that, not good vibes.
maybe he a little timid. Maybe he trying to wait for her to kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. You just never know. So I'm just saying, have an open mind. That's all I'm saying. Because he is shooting a shot. He is trying.
Big Slim said they could be just trying to see how you gonna react to a cheaper place. Also, I mean that's true. That's true.
Because that says a lot about a woman. That says a lot. Just like they said the lady who thought she was too good to go to the Cheesecake Factory. Don't a man one day treat no more after that? He could have $1 million in his bank account and you just literally just blew your blessing because you wanted to show up thinking that you was too good for something. So if you want to show up and appear to be too good for something, you will get rejected.
And one thing I want to let you ladies know about men, right?
Yeah,
We
tell us.
never have a problem spending our money, giving our all, blood,
Okay.
sweat, and tears for y'all. But we want to know that when shit goes left, when times get bad, when I'm
Mm-hmm.
out on my ass, that you're still going to be there in the same capacity you were when I was balling, when I was treating you, when I was being so kind and considerate, and I was giving you everything. If
And
we
that's
feel that you're not going to give that, we are more likely to be like, you know what, I'm cool.
mhm.
Because nobody want to be like, damn, I gave my all and you can't even rock with me while I'm trying to
Now
get back on my feet.
reject you. Now she's gonna reject you because you don't have it like that no more. You and that will speak a lot about that woman as well.
T Keeper says facts because he might not have it to give, and I'm fine with that. I can go for a walk or just get to know that person. I don't need all of that. Yeah, I
Mhm.
mean, initially, what you're supposed to be doing is getting to know each other. So it's
Absolutely.
like y'all can go on this big extravagant date, but if y'all not talking, communicating, learning each other, finding out things, then it's not gonna work because the moment y'all get into that close setting and it's not all this highlight of a date, now y'all got nothing to talk about. Now
Mm-hmm.
y'all can't even relate to nothing. So y'all sitting here in silence and it's looking real awkward. And now y'all
Right.
like, damn, I don't
Lobster.
outside of the physical, I don't really like you that much. You feel me? So it's like,
Yes, ladies. So y'all, please don't be coming at these men like you sitting in a mansion on the top of the hill. Okay? Let's where you at? Where you at?
hey, T Smoke says men need to start looking for more than a box. First of all, that is true. That is true. Hey, us men, we love the box. We adore the box. We want more of the box. If we can have a box all, if we can have a box all day, we would have it all day.
That's the
But
problem.
but the box, is not the end all be all.
It's
Because at
not.
the end of the day, the moment you ever heard of post nut clarity, right?
No. Me
Basically,
no.
it's like after you done got your orgasm, you
Okay.
start thinking different because you're no longer thinking with that no more.
Exactly. Because
So
you wanted. You got what you wanted. You
you
got what
got
you
what you wanted. Now it's like, okay, now what? So we need
mm-hmm.
to start appreciating women for more than that one
Yeah.
situation of sexual gratification. You feel me?
Because we have so much more to offer than that. And that's when guys reject women because it's like after you get the box, now she's being rejected by you because you got what you wanted, and it's like and you was really playing with it from the beginning. Men, y'all got
Precious says, you got to be stingy with the cat.
unfortunately you do. I mean, it is
I
a
don't.
natural.
I don't like the word stingy. Don't be stingy.
Listen, it's a natural behavior, y'all. We gotta understand that we are human species. We are species just like all the other creatures out here, right? So that is a part of human nature. It's just unfortunate that people will use you for that. And just be upfront with what you want. Because honestly, it's women out here that'll be down with that. Just say, look,
Yep.
I'm trying to have a good time too. Now y'all on the same page. Nobody gets hurt. We, just keep the communication going and just be,
Facts.
because there are ladies who really, I mean, it is a natural human behavior. So if you meet a woman and that energy is really strong and it's really there, she may be with it too. But don't approach her on some I'm trying to have a family and kids and take care of the kids you already got. And then you playing with her.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna reject her right after you get
Yeah.
what it is that you want. And this is that cycle that we're talking about here.
Yeah. T Keeper says, I think it's because of what I have, my own bank account, my own house. I take care of everything for myself. And that's what majority of men here look at. And hold on. What state you in? Because I know most men I know, and I say this with all respect, most
Okay.
men I know do not give a shit about what a woman brings to the table outside of her personality, her attitude, and then the other part. I don't care if a woman got six figures. I don't care if she got a college degree. I don't care about none of that. That don't add to me. How you treat me when I come home, how you treat me when I'm saying, let's say I want to cook for you, or you want to cook for me, or you notice I didn't have a bad day, or you just
Reciprocation.
want to rub my head, or you want to go draw me a bath, or you just be like, you know what? Just tell me how your day was. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna criticize you. I'm not gonna judge. I ain't gonna even say nothing. Just go ahead and vent for me on this couch for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Men really care about how you treat them, not what you can give them. The ones that do care about that, gimme, 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 I need this, she gotta pay, them niggas ain't worth the, I don't
They
know, they not worth anything.
they getting rejected, y'all. They finna get rejected, okay? The men that has that type of mindset.
Hey,
The
I made it with Jesus wants to know your zodiac sign.
Okay, so those who know, I don't claim a birthday and all of that stuff. I'm, all that made up stuff. But according to the world, they would say that I'm a Capricorn. Okay, according to me, I'm just a human being on this earth. But
She
that's
a
what they.
Capricorn, fellas. Hey, fellas, she a Capricorn. You better rub your hands together like Birdman.
Not Big
When you
Boss.
look at the way the world is, it shows God said to not have sex before marriage. I mean, that's a really conservative way to
I
think of
don't
it.
all of that. Me personally, I'm not with the whole Bible thing. I don't believe it. First off, sex is a part of human nature, and that is how we reproduce. If it was only based off marriage, y'all, we would have died. The human race would have died a long time ago. We just wouldn't be here. We honestly would be extinct. That's just be real. That's just my thoughts on that.
T Keeper says, when I know that someone is a gambler and when I find out that he does drugs, so I don't need that in my life, I did my research and found out he's on a
You on the what? Hold on, wait a
he on
minute.
he on he on the he on
Ah,
the yeah
wait,
yeah 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 yeah
the man that was leaving the stuff on her car.
yeah he on that list.
You were supposed to start with that, T. Keeper. I done seen so many more
He on
men.
that list. He got a red dot on his name.
T. Keeper, you were supposed to start with that. That would not have even been a conversation. I take back everything I said. That's canceled. He canceled.
Pablo said, you talking facts. G, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you for that.
All right, where
That's
you?
why a man should never Oh, you saying lead with his wallet? Yeah. Hey, Frank. Facts.
That's
You
another
should
thing.
never lead with your wallet, but your wallet needs to be associated with the pressure that you bring in.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense, you don't need to lead with it.
With the money, don't come in trying to display that you have all these things, because then that's what you putting in her mind, right? So you're leading with that. So that's the
Yeah,
foundation that you are setting. Men, you have to understand that if you are leading with money and being flashy and chains and you wanted to
that's
see
what
it,
she gonna see you as.
that's the foundation that you are setting, and that's exactly how she's going to see you. But if you just show up as just, hey, I'm interested, you could have $1 million in your bank account. She doesn't need to know that. She don't need to know that. Just go out with her. Y'all see if she like you for you, you like her for her, and you go from there. Later on down the line, if she's around long enough, she'll find out that you're a millionaire. But you don't gotta
Hey,
lead
David,
with that.
David, shout out from Nigeria. Welcome, welcome in, welcome in.
Hey,
I'm
well, all
glad to see you, bro.
right, where you at? Okay, I see. I'm caught
Mick
up with
Swagger says, even though I think it's wrong for a woman to demand luxury,
you.
I also do understand that some are used to a certain lifestyle. So in that case, I'd say we have to stay in our own lane financially. I mean, yeah, that's
Okay.
true. But she could be trying to, I'm saying, build a board. She might be trying to build you up. She might see something in you that you don't see in yourself. That's what
That,
a lot
that's
of women
okay.
want to build a nigga. You ever heard of build a bear?
No,
They want to build a nigga. You feel
that's
me?
a
And
problem.
and
Now,
some it works. If a woman puts
no.
her faith, her trust, her confidence in you, like sometimes it really motivates men to be way bigger than they ever thought they could be. So if you get a real good woman in your corner who's always asking you about progression, who's asking you about your plans, who
Don't
when you
feel
say something, if you're skilled at something, they
mm-hmm,
say they always see their potential in you and everything like that. Hey, keep her around.
mm-hmm.
She is somebody to be valued because she is showing you the aspects of the things that you don't see from a lot of these other women. She's not asking you for $1 million. She's not asking you for a pretty new ring. She's not asking you for a brand new house right now. She know you guys are going to get there, but she's letting you work your way as a man to get to a spot where you can take care of both of them. Keep
And
her
she
around.
may boost you up with that. And that's what you want, men. Y'all want a woman to
Facts.
motivate y'all, that will encourage y'all. And see, if you take it the wrong way, you're gonna feel pressured. You're gonna be
Yeah.
so look at it from a different perspective, because somebody who don't give a damn about you, they don't care whether you grow or not. They don't.
They ain't gonna
But
never talk
she
about
really
it.
cares for you, and she's like, and I want you to be great just as well as I am great, or working on being better, and she wants the same for you. That's really a blessing, because the next person don't have to give a damn about you or your growth. So if you find somebody that does, then you really wanna, maybe pay
If
attention to that and invest some of your time and energy into that. Okay,
if a
don't
woman if a
because
woman not pushing you to be better, she don't plan on staying.
you're gonna get rejected and very soon. Very
He
soon.
said he said post nut clarity is it is. The fellas know post nut clarity is real. You start
Mm,
thinking a whole lot different after you didn't came from that side or whatever. Nah,
mm.
just pay a bill or two and that's fair. Hold on, what?
Just pay a bill or
Just
two.
pay a bill or two and that's fair exchange. But now you getting into the era of exchanging money for sex. And I don't think you want to be on that level because
Mm,
now she can hold you up for ransom. Now you want some. It's like, well, I do want these new red bottoms. You gonna go get them, then I give you some. Or
mm-hmm.
oh, let me get this car. You know what I'm saying? Like when you start leveling it out like exchange just for that, that's when you get into a
Right,
real
like
sticky
limit.
situation.
I'm gonna pay one or two. I mean, it just depends on, fellas. What is your purpose of dating a person? Where you trying to go with it? What are you trying to build? Because if you're not trying to build much and you like, listen, I ain't doing much for you. Your money is your money. You don't ask me for nothing. Or you that man that's like, hey, I want a woman with kids. They have kids or whatever. You have a kid with them.
Yeah.
My kids, I want to take care of my family. I want us to build each other. I want us to grow. Then you on two different, mentally you in two different spaces. So which one do you fall in? A or B? What are you really trying to do? What is your goal with that particular person? If you're not willing to invest, and when I say invest, it doesn't mean money, because you can invest in other ways, not just money.
Money Marlisha Howard Dozer says, do for yourself out of your own money, not mine taking care of your new wife and 8 other wives. I'm not really sure where you was going with that, but I still read it out loud. Key is hey, somebody saying Key is motivational. They say
Oh,
you motivational out here.
thank you. I appreciate that.
T Keeper
That's
says, I'm always out to lift my man up. That's it. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear.
what they say. Say that again. I'm sorry.
T Keeper says, I'm always out to lift my man up.
Yes, for sure, for sure. As you said, and you all should lift each other up. Men, you speak life and invest life. Speak life into your woman or whoever you choose, and vice versa. It works both ways. But I know sometimes women feel like the men they don't need motivation, they don't need this, they don't need that because they're a man, and that's not true. And that's how you can end up losing one too if you
Exactly.
try and keep them. I don't know if that's the best way to try and keep it because what you don't provide, there will be somebody else out there that can provide the part that you're missing. So just try to check all those boxes if you want that person to stay in your life and y'all want to continue to build with that person.
Yuki got a second quote of the day.
Thank you,
If
Stephanie.
people talk bad about you behind your back and they don't say it to your face, let it stay where it came from, behind you.
Exactly. Let us say where it came from. Exactly. Behind you, for sure. Where you at? I'm trying to catch up with you.
Hey, do you got I think you got some never mind, you good now. For a minute you had a lot of interference on your side.
I know the sound sounds a little bit weird. You went down, but I can still hear
Okay.
you. Say something else.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. It don't sound the same, but I can hear you though.
He said, my girl passed last June.
I'm so
What would be an
sorry.
appropriate time to carry on? I know she wants me to be happy, but I feel I'm betraying her.
Okay, I feel like you should. If you feel like you are betraying her, that means you. First off, I'm so sorry that you lost your woman. She has graduated and crossed over, but I think that you definitely need to work on healing first because if you feel like you're going to be betraying her, that means you still have healing to do first. So
Hey,
that
Keish, did you turn on anything just now?
you can't hear me.
No, no, I can hear you, but you got a lot of interference coming in right now.
Same. Yours, I can hear you, but it just
Okay.
sounds. I can hear you. So maybe it's YouTube, y'all. If y'all can y'all hear us? I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. It's out of our control. But let me know if you cannot hear us. But I wanted to say, you should definitely work on healing first, so that way you don't feel like you're betraying her. Because at the end of the day, you are still here and you are still continuing to have your human experience, and that does not mean that stops because you've lost a loved one. So you are to continue living your life and creating, your reality and whatever you want your life to be. And yes, she has crossed over, but she is no longer here. And you're definitely not betraying someone that's no longer here. Let's start there, right? And of course, you want to be happy. And she will want you to be happy, but at the end of the day, you're still here. We don't die when someone else dies. That's not how that works. You are
Yeah.
still here. Continue to enjoy your human experience. So
Hey,
I
Big Boss Dog. Big
go
Boss
ahead.
Dog, let me ask you a question. As we're talking, do you just hear us talking or do you hear anything staticky or any type of extra stuff in the background? I just want to make sure. There's a lot of static on my end as well. Okay, so it's not just me. Okay, okay, okay. So right now it's YouTube. It's YouTube then. Okay, okay.
I got to get a little closer to the phone so I can hear you, but I can hear you though. All right, where we at?
300 million people in the United States and I'm lonely. Just keep
Listen,
going out there. Go to clubs, go to little settings, coffee shops. You can meet somebody if you want to.
you can, but don't be lonely. Just because you are alone does not mean you have to feel lonely. If you are
Hey,
lonely,
Keys,
yes,
you might have to restart the live.
hear me.
No, I'm talking about, but it's a whole bunch of static in there. Like
Okay.
it's like a lot.
All right. I'm gonna start it over. I'm gonna start
Hey
it over.
y'all, we coming right back. We coming
No,
right
I
back.
didn't move anything. I'm sitting here. I haven't done anything different. But I'm gonna start it over. I'm gonna start it over.
Did you turn on any TVs or anything like that?
No, nothing. Nothing. My kids are outside. Well, one is outside, one sleep, and the other one getting ready for school. So nobody has anything going right now. Okay, now he froze. Now I got a crush on kids.